Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a requested look requested by many of you guys, and it is how I do my eyeliner. And I did this really simple makeup look to go along with it. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep on watching.
There's no place quite like here. There's no better time than now.
So I just went ahead and did my brows off camera. Now I'm just taking my concealer and priming my eyes with it, because you know I like to prime my eyes with the concealer instead of a regular primer. So I'm just taking a flat brush from the Naked palette. I like this brush because it has two sides and I feel like it gives you the best application. If you watch any of my tutorials, you already know that I like to bring the concealer up all the way to my brow bone and out to the tail of my brow. Now with that fluffy side, what we're going to be doing is just blending the concealer out. We really want that concealer to be blended out and even, so once we put some eyeshadows on there, it's just so much easier to blend. Now taking my Airspun powder, we're just setting that concealer. You want to set your concealer, guys. Always set your concealer. Always. Now taking Shadow Play from the Shade to Light palette from Kat Von D. We're just going to be placing that color right in the crease. And just blend that shit out, homegirl. Just keep on blending. And you want to do the same to the other eye. Always. And I'm sorry, guys. I don't know the name of this brush. I've had it for years. Now I'm just taking my Mikasa E300 brush and going back in there to make sure we don't have any harsh edges. Now taking Subconscious from the same palette, we're just going to be deepening up the crease a bit and doing the same for the other eye. Now taking Sombre, we're going to be applying that to the outer corner of our eye as well as our inner corner. Taking my Doomed Shadow brush from Eyeliner Technique, we're just going to be blending those edges out and making sure we don't have any harsh edges. Going back to that No Name brush, we're just going to take that and blend all of these shadows together. Now taking Lucid on a flat brush, we're just going to be applying that shade right in the center of our lid and blend it out with that No Name brush once again. Going back into Lucid and reapplying that shade because we lost it in the process of all the blending. Now taking Gilded Honey, we're just going to go in there and highlight our brow bone with this little Morphe fan brush. Isn't it the cutest little brush you've ever seen? I love highlighting my brow bone. Love it. And now we're just blending them together. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. I'm just taking my NYX matte liquid liner in black for this because my favorite one has been removed and this is the one I was using before. It's pretty good. Not even like talking shit about it, but the NYC one was bomb. So sad. We started off thin, but it got thicker. Ni modo. Pues, ¿qué le vamos a hacer? Ya vamos con el otro ojo. ¿Están listas? ¿Están listas? ¿Por qué empecé a hablar español? La neta no sé si era puro inglés, pero en fin. Y'all ready? Oh my gosh, here it comes. Bam, bitch. Bam. Freehand that hoe. Freehand that hoe. And just go back and fix it. Just fix it. Make it thicker. Wing it out. And don't worry if you don't get it right on the first try, on the second try, on the third try. Practice makes perfect. Remember, guys, mine isn't even perfect yet, but it's way better than like the first 2 years. And I've been doing my eyeliner since I was probably in middle school. There we go. Back to fixing it. Making it thicker, making that line straighter. You see, it's never perfect, so don't let these girls fool you, y'all. It takes practice. Now taking this NYX corrector in the shade Fair, we're gonna go in there with the same flat brush and clean that line up and just make it sharper. I really like to bring it out like that. Just to give it that more intense look, that really sharp line, like you're gonna freaking cut someone, just like that, and blend it out. Now we're just gonna be doing the same thing to the other liner. just clean it up and make it really sharp. It just makes everything look so much cleaner, because even if your wing is not sharp, trust me, this concealer will fix that shit for you. And just blend it out. Now I'm just gonna be curling my eyelashes. Any eyelash curler will work for this step, honestly. Now going in there with the Colossal Big Shot Mascara from Maybelline, I'm going to be applying several coats of this because you guys have already seen my lashes and I have the tiniest lashes ever. I'm just kidding. I'm over exaggerating, but they're too short for my liking. As a primer today, I'm just going to be using the Nivea Post Balm Shave. I used to hate this thing, but then I mixed it with some other primers and bish, let me tell you, I've been loving it. Now taking my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer, I'm just going to be applying that right on top of the Post Balm Shave, but you really want to let the Post Balm Shave dry first before you do this, because if not, it's just going to like not be cute. And lastly, spray my face with shits of rose water. Moving on to lashes. For my eyelash glue, I like to use the green duo glue, not the pink one or the blue one. Y'all better get the green one because it's the best one out there, like for real. But anyways, for lashes, I'm gonna be using my Doodoo lashes in the style D309. They're just super freaking cute. Like, they're super curly and they're super wispy. I do have a coupon code for you guys if you guys would like to use that. I'm just gonna put it right here. What I'm doing now is just securing that my lashes are stuck and ready to go, and applying that rose water one more time, letting it dry. Just going in there with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation and my Real Technique sponge, just spraying it with my rose water and dabbing that foundation right onto the face. And don't forget to bring it down to your neck. Now for my foundations, I do like to do it in sections because this foundation is a matte foundation and it'll dry up. And we don't want our foundation looking all patchy or anything like that, so that's why I like this technique more. Alright, now going back in there with the same concealer, I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of the high points of my face as well as conceal them, and use this time to sharpen that liner one more time, as well as the bridge of my nose, my chin, my smile lines, and the forehead. Now taking this Cherry Cheer Cream Contour palette, I'm going to be contouring the cheeks, the jawline, the forehead, and the nose. It's gonna give it the appearance of it being a little slimmer. Now going in there with my Real Technique sponge, we're gonna go ahead and blend all of the concealer out. You want to blend all of that out nice and neatly so that there's no patches or anything like that. Now using the bottom of my Real Technique sponge, I'm gonna do the forehead and lastly the nose. Now with a brush, I'm going to be blending out that contour. I like to use this brush instead of the sponge because this one just does such a great job with blending. Easy. And don't forget the forehead. Going back to my Real Technique sponge, we're just going to blend that nose contour out. Taking my Airspun powder, I'm going to go ahead and set under the eyes, set that concealer, as well as clean up the contour and set everything else that we've highlighted. I don't like to use too much. I just apply it and dust it off really quick. To warm up the face, I'm going to be using my Ulta bronzer in Cool and just apply it over the contour just to set. And to define it a little bit more, I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This has to be my favorite bronzer of all time. Now going back in there with a angled contour brush, we're going to blend those two together. Now taking a smaller brush, we're just going to be contouring the nose a bit. Taking my NYX blush on a Real Techniques brush, we're going to take that and just apply it to the apple of our cheeks. Now we're going to be highlighting the face. When highlighting the forehead, I like to do C-shaped motions. I don't know if you guys get it, but something like that. I also like to highlight the tear duct, the bridge of the nose, and the cupid's bow. Taking my Morphe 35C palette, we're going to be taking some orange and applying that to our lower lash line. Because this look is a little plain, I wanted to throw some color in there. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking my favorite lip liner ever, which is the Milani lip liner in Spice. I would pick this lip liner over any lip liner ever. Now, taking this NYX lip liner, we're going to be drawing little lines on our lips. Doing this is going to make our lips appear bigger than they really are. I don't know why I keep doing these dances, but taking my Milani lipstick, I'm going to be applying that to the center of my lips and just dabbing it on with my finger. Going back to my lip liner to outline my lips one more time, and then we're done. Taking my Urban Decay De-Silk setting spray, we're just going to set the face and highlight one more time because who doesn't love to glow? I also like to take this time to highlight everything one more time. The brow bone, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and the inner corners. Now, going back in with my Big Shot mascara, we're going to be applying a couple of coats to our lower lash line to finish off the look. And that's it. We're done, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, for even clicking on it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Till next time. Also, don't forget to let me know what other videos you guys would like to see in the future so that I can create those videos for you guys. Because, listen, these tutorials are about to start coming in every single week, honey. Every single week. Most requested video, I would have to say, fuck my life. Simple makeup look along with the liner, and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. A requested Bella, shut you guys would like to see in the future, so I can, you know. Are you serious? Thank you guys so much. What?